broke new ground, pushing boundaries in the elegant art of taking the piss.
What?
Literally. The Semicolon series continued with a new show in a cultic.
What's it called? Casual.
You nasty.
Hey, you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub and channel, drop like, full reaction, full discussion. That's gonna be here. Also on Patreon, link in the description. GIGGUK reactions coming up next. SOPHIE said nasty cast, your man behind the camera director. Here with another GIGGUK reaction. Anime in 2016 part 2. This part 1 of 2016 was actually action-packed. You had Gate that came out, which is a pseudo isekai that a lot of people kind of thought it was iffy. I thought Gate was fantastic. I thought it was one of the better blends of isekai, phantasm, and real life. It was a really good meld of the two, in my opinion. Because a lot of times it's like, yo, in anime, you know, a lot of these parts are OP. But sometimes there's something about some good old military might, gunpowder, and AKs that just make that shit go burr. A helicopter coming to the rescue. Helicopter vs. Dragon is something everybody needs to watch at least one time in their life. What else came out that year? JoJo came out, fantastic. It was, I think it was part 4 JoJo with Kira, one of the best JoJo villains ever to date. I said it. To me, it goes Dio, Kira, Father Pucci, and then you just insert whoever you want in between there, to be honest with you. Cars is up there too, but Cars like number 4 or 5, not even close. It goes Dio and Kira though, for sure. That one dropped too. That was a really good season of JoJo. My Hero the My Hero, I think, arc was the school arc, I guess. It was like, mid. It was alright. It's when things started picking up at the very least. At least it was when things was picking up. So the beginning of 2016, for all purposes, was a good season of anime. Looking back at it, again, at that time, I might have been kind of watching anime, sort of. But looking back, like, yo, that was a fire beginning to the year of anime. So I'm looking forward to see what came out in part 2. Cause yeah, honestly, off the top of my head, I really can't think of anything. Off the top of my head. It probably won't be until we get to anime like 2019 where I'll be like, oh yeah, I watched that when it dropped, or yeah, I watched this when it dropped. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into this one. If you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like, whole thing's gonna be here. Also on Patreon, link in the description. Check that out for uncut, unreleased anime reactions. JJK, My Dress Up, High School Little Dead, a bunch of dope things over there, so make sure you go check those out. If you want to catch me, I'm on Twitch every Monday and Friday night. Check that out. GIGGUK reaction coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
Rolled in spiritual high as a new season was upon us. With the abundance of variety we got in the spring season and ReZero grabbing the entire community.
ReZero! Oh man, I can't believe I forgot about that one.
Just as that thought passed our minds, we were stopped dead in our tracks in a series that started a long time ago. In a manga far, far
Oh
away.
God.
The epic saga continued.
Oh God. Berserker adaptations? Oh Lord.
Optimistic time to be a Berserk fan. 8 years had passed and we finally got off a fucking boat. And a new adaptation was announced, signaling the first time we could finally stop sucking off the Golden Age arc. Yet, in this time of optimism, a shroud of dread loomed among the fandom. Oh God, what did you do to it? Yes, 2016 was the year the Berserk franchise genuinely imploded by releasing one of the most awful adaptations ever to grace such a beloved franchise.
Oh, I heard this was bad.
Cautious as soon as the term CG was being thrown around in early trailers, but nothing could have prepared us for the disaster that would befall everyone. And here's the thing. It wasn't just the CG that ruined it. Arjun already proved earlier in the year that dodgy CG can be saved by good writing, which Berserk should have. But the adaptation failed on almost every front, to the point where it just felt like a high-budget fan project made by people who had little to no knowledge of film. From terrible action direction, awful shot composition, confusing cuts, amateur lighting, ugly color palettes, janky frame rates, and hilarious sound design that transformed Guts' steel behemoth of a sword into a fucking frying pan.
Oh my god, that's literally a frying pan sound.
Watching a car crash in slow motion, and the only real good things to come out of it were the opening and the hilarious fan reaction. ReZero may have been this year's show containing suffering, but Berserk is a pure embodiment of it for characters and fandom alike. From Guts' journey to waiting for new chapters to just
gross.
decent, complete anime adaptation.
Oh
So
no.
getting into Berserk, just read the
It
manga.
looks
Here's the Berserk
bad.
2016 experience.
Hey. I like that song though.
Berserk fandom. The hottest new show of the summer was of course Mob Psycho 100, the spiritual
Word.
from the same author as One Punch Man, which you can totally tell because half the character designs look like they just took Saitama and gave him a different wig. So of course,
Basically.
for this to essentially be one psychic boy, but beyond the first few episodes, it definitely differentiates itself from just being that. The journey
Honestly.
the protagonist makes to constantly better himself drove the themes of self-improvement throughout the show, complete with a likable supporting cast, like the Saul Goodman of anime, Reagan.
Saul Goodman, yes he is, bro.
Bullshit. Though if there is one standout thing about this show, it's one of the best showcases of absolutely breathtaking and unique animation, with some of the most magnificent looking scenes of the year, making it a must-watch for any animation fan. Sweetness and Lightning gave Japan's
Mob Psycho's fire, bro.
declining birth rates by parading around the advantages of having an adorable daughter in Please God, otakus, just fuck already! But the daughter would have to be really fucking sweet to convince otakus to do that, so how sweet could they make her? And I have diabetes now. 19 days prove to the world that Japan are indeed capable of making a dark and gritty gangster drama without supernatural bullshit making the second half borderline unwatchable. With a highly westernized historical story of revenge featuring a very muted and sepia down-to-earth art style, this may actually be the least anime to have aired in 2016. And
The least anime.
But tastefully sucking off classic Hollywood gangster films. Fans of the ever-popular shoujo manga Orange were treated to an anime adaptation.
I've never heard of
Who
this.
received a letter from herself 10 years forward in time in order to free herself from her regrets of her youth. Of course, the concept was always going to be a never-ending feels train, as when has messing around with your past in fiction ever gone well?
It never
beg the
does.
question of if you could send a message to yourself in the past that could literally change your life, what would it be?
Pure animated shit. It's your waifu. That's so that's devastating.
Animation, while overall not being that impressive of a show when they aren't busy behind the scenes. For those who needed some serenity in their lives, Amanchu was the perfect show for those who just needed something calming.
You must cleanse the world of this.
Oh my god. Yo, nigga, hold on.
Burn it all down.
And try and keep slice of life anime to come out in the summer.
No way! No way! Hey, no, man. Hey, I don't like that subliminal messaging, man. I don't know why this demons tell me to do things, but I'm not gonna listen, bro. That creeped me the fuck out.
Puppets. Wait, hold on a second. Alan, does this
Oh
sound
no.
a show which everyone expected to suck because of that, but with a story from Gen Robuchi and music from Hiroyuki Sawano, the puppets themselves are actually executed pretty damn well. And as an added bonus, can also be added to the growing list of things that are still better looking than Berserk 2000.
Damn, Naruto vs. Pain.
Ask an unimpressed Sir Ian McKellen to recite the incantation to Unlimited Blade Works, causing thousands of anime fans to discover a new level of hardness their bonus could reach.
Unlimited Blade Works.
And of course, Love Live Sunshine gave us a spin-off
Love
Sunrise
Live
desperately needed
Sunshine.
in order to fund the 50 Gundams they release every year. It plays out like watching a bunch of Love Live fans drool over the original characters. And, I mean, it's more Love Live. What more can I say about it? It's fine if you love Love Live. But did anyone catch the secret message in the opening of the show?
I don't know what Love Live
It's
is.
really hard, but it is there. Here, let me show you.
This I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, bro. I thought he was about to say something serious.
With so many shows and so much variety,
Yo.
how were we ever going to choose what to watch? Little did we know, though, that something was about to come along that was born to make history.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. That was a weak ass fucking season. Yo, besides My Psycho, that first part of the season had nothing. Most of those shows I've never heard of. Most of them I wouldn't even consider watching. Berserker, everybody tells me read the Berserker manga. Don't even watch none of the Berserkers because almost none of them do it any justice to actually how deep and how intricate the manga is. And for that reason, I'm gonna say y'all right. I'm just not gonna watch it, bro.
Ever since Free swept through the anime community in 2013,
I remember that one.
emerged louder than ever when the industry realized that maybe, just maybe, a good portion of people who watch anime also have vaginas. A new wave of shows with all the ripped abs, pretty boy man service, and yaoi tension you could ask for. And this year, Yuri on Ice skated into a homo.
Yuri on Ice?
The title of most misleading title of 2016. As I'm sure when the name was announced, most people's initial thoughts was that it was going to be something like this. For the men with the most exquisite of tastes. But one look at it and you would immediately be able to tell that the show was actually about a bunch of gay dudes dancing on solid water. Dancing exquisitely, I might add, because at the best of times, the ice skating scenes were so gorgeously animated it could be spine-chilling, beautifully depicting the artistic expression of the human physique. But of course, with all this flamboyance, the show was going to be a bit gay. How gay? Well, 10 Shinji Ikari gay piano scenes weren't as gay as Yuri on Ice.
10?
All of the homoerotic fan fiction and fan art of the 3 dudes making out on Tumblr weren't as gay as Yuri on Ice. No, 5 gay men having gay orgy sex to the beat of YMCA weren't as gay as Yuri on Ice. But nothing could have prepared us for
oh my god, what the fuck?
Without massively spoiling the middle of it. So if you want to skip that, click this button or skip right ahead.
Nah, spoil it, my boy.
Alright, are you ready? Are you ready for the most unpredictable plot twist of all time? The show was actually gay. Yes, the biggest twist came when it was revealed that this wasn't just man yaoi bait the girls were squealing at, but at how the series came to depict a very tender relationship between 2 men. Exploring queerness without resorting to conventional tropes, not surprisingly leading to its massive popularity in the LGBT community, along with actual professional ice skaters. This was signified by a kiss absolutely nobody thought would actually happen, marking a massive turning point while also ushering the sound of about 10 million dying whales that could probably be heard from Mars. The show went full homo and no one saw it coming. But regardless of how good the show actually was in the end, or how the ice skating animation did suffer in later episodes, it will go down as a landmark for progressive representation in anime. So, well done Yuri on Ice, you really were born to make history. In conclusion, Yuri on Ice? more like yaoi on ice?
That nigga really thought he said something. He did. Nah, deadass. I was right. I was like, this nigga GIGGUK just said that like that was a bar, bro. He really said like it's a bar. Fast forward, he hits one of these. Yo. He hits a list. Survive 2016, piss off Reddit. Yeah, watch hentai. Delete evidence. Make original. Oh my god. He really thought he did some shit with that joke. I was like, that wasn't funny, bro.
All fans of actual Yuri weren't as lucky as we got to try picture of shows that merely dangled the Yuri in front of us, giving us a chance to play everyone's favorite game, Watch a Bunch of Cute Girls Not Kiss. Brought to you by Yuri. Welcome to the annual Watch a Bunch of Cute Girls Not Kiss.
The NFL music.
AKA Baron J.
Thank you very much for having me here, and can I just say this was certainly a fantastic year to watch a bunch of cute girls not kiss.
Right you are, John.
Let's see
Oh my
who the contestants were
god.
this year.
Well, first up we have FELIX who gave us an original spin on Magical Girls with some of the most beautifully animated mayhem of the year coming from a less-known studio in
Damn, surfboard.
FLCL with Cute Girls Not Kissing.
These new kids on the block certainly had potential, giving us 2 adorable girls not kissing. This is the stuff, people.
Next up, we have
This is the stuff, people.
For a second season, doing what Kyoto Animation does best.
And Kyoto Animation here just flaunting their expertise in cute girls not kissing. Look at this perfectly baited hand-holding. You can
Yo, look at John Madden and Chris Collinsworth going back and forth, bro.
Finally, Zeta the Last Witch had 2 older girls not kissing, riding inappropriate weapons.
Oh my god.
Spin on World War II in Cute Girls Not Kissing versus Nazi Germany.
Yes, this was a pretty standard affair and really didn't do anything special. Wait a minute.
Oh my god!
Let's get an instant replay of that.
And right here you can see a moment never seen before and watch a bunch of
I can't with these niggas, bro. I can't with these niggas right now.
by this year's new savior of anime, Keijo, a full-on video thesis on why the female backside is
Keijo?
the greatest gift God has given us. The series showcased the best and worst parts of the ridiculousness movie anime can offer by making a straight-up sport of super-powered ass wrestling. With its absolute over-the-top absurdities, it broke new ground, pushing boundaries in the elegant art of taking the piss.
What?
Literally. The Semicolon series continued with a new show in occultic.
What's it called? Keijo. For research purposes, of course. Of course. Keijo. Got it.
Semicolon continued with the new show
Steins Gate.
a mystery show that was so mysterious
No.
absolutely nobody, including the viewer, had any idea what the fuck was happening. So of course the biggest takeaway from it was that someone unfortunately stuck in the studio one day and replaced one of the characters' boobs with a pair of bowling balls. The creator
What?
of Hellsing gave us Drifters, another violent action anime with historical figures fighting
Oh,
to the
looks
death in
like
fantasy worlds.
Hellsing.
That's right, from the people who gave you Dracula vs superpowered zombie Nazis in London comes the hit new show, History Channel's Mortal Kombat Annihilation in Middle-earth. It sells itself. March Comes In Like a Lion gave us a bittersweet Shaft production.
March
where
Comes
you
In Like a
had feel
Lion.
connections with an empathetic understanding of emotions. As one of the contenders of anime of the season, it's complete with some great examples of visual storytelling that, in a nutshell, follows one guy's uphill journey of learning how to fucking smile. All Outs gave us
Haikyuu, let's go. I'm
That's
telling you,
one
bro.
part designed for
Oh,
exciting and
wait.
emotional sports games, and another part designed for just watching a bunch of ripped guys who are really good at fondling with balls.
Oh,
Finally, Army
no.
gave us a sleeper hit of the fall season about some guys making a dictionary, which unfortunately absolutely nobody watched because it was streaming on the place where anime simulcasts go to die, Amazon Prime. And probably
Stop.
it was a show about, well, making dictionaries, which sounds incredibly boring, but beyond that, what we have is a brilliant down-to-earth drama, a true slice of life that is human and real, with incredible use of music and visual direction that highlights the magical power of language. This was one of the top shows of the season, and
What?
yes, it's about a bunch of dudes making
Really?
dictionaries. You could even say,
Dictionaries.
Stop.
Dictionaries.
in the world of movies, Makoto Shinkai returned to give us Your Name, a new movie that became an international sensation, breaking new box office records every week to the point that I don't even know why anyone would be surprised whenever a fresh news story would come out. Hey guys, did you hear that Your Name broke some new records?
I've been hearing a lot of things about Your Name, never seen it.
Let me tell the next guy. Hey, did you hear? Your Name broke a new record. What? No way. And in other breaking news, there are still no screenings near anywhere you live.
My
Silent
fucking
Voice gave
life.
us what looks to be a touching story of a deaf girl that unfortunately got overshadowed by the release of Your Name. Kizumonogatari was finally released, meaning that once Ava 4.0 comes out, anime fans will actually have no anticipated movie left to complain about for the coming decades. Gantz O showed us what we really want when a company
What?
says, hey, we're gonna make a CG adaptation. And finally, Porter Robinson's Shelter took over the internet for a while. A music video in collaboration with A1 Pictures, it tells a short, heartwarming story about parenthood and moving on. The 5-minute short blew up, emotionally affecting more people than most anime do in their entire run. But if you can't even waste 5 minutes of your life watching it, here's the viewing experience in a nutshell. Oh god, my entire life's been a fucking lie!
Mine too.
Capped off the year, they gave us more Trump, more bowling ball tits, more ball
Oh my
contests, more
God.
sweet
Oh
diabetes,
no.
more delicious cream pie.
Yes.
More Michael Bay, more swag,
Michael
more
Bay.
objection, more booty warriors, more track and free with more DDR to more bouncing rave parties. More love pentagrams, more Taiwan anime, more dictionary makers, more record breakers, more CG haters with more gangster movie fakers. Absolutely all the gay guys and not nearly enough gay girls.
Facts.
More Hellsing, more ass shots. More beautiful Dwangs, more
I don't like
espionage,
that.
more steampunk trains because they call him the Stig, so you better call Saul. More adorable existentialism, more time travel bullshit, more Detroit smash, more flip-fapping, yet another shitty Berserk adaptation, and of course, way too much salt for Amelia. I've been
Facts,
that
bro.
was anime in 2016, and for the first time ever, I can gladly say, see you in 2017.
He did it.
We fucking did it! Hey guys, it's GIGGUK. Hope
You That's anime in 2016 part 2. Part 2, gotta be honest, I should have known because part 1 was such a strong season for good anime. I should have known part 2 is gonna be a little bit meh. They did get Mob Psycho, right? Mob Psycho is fire. But everything else they got was very, very much under the radar. Stuff I haven't really heard of. Even Your Name, I think Your Name. Am I thinking of Your Line April or am I thinking of Your Name? No, I'm thinking of both. Both of those shows, but this one was Your Name. I've heard a lot of things about Your Name. It's one of the saddest shows you can ever watch, XYZ. Yeah, I definitely heard of it, haven't watched it. The Berserker adaptations, listen, man, I've only read like the first Berserker or first 2 Berserkers, and I was like maybe in high school, like a really long time ago. But everyone who's ever seen a Berserker anime, they all tell me the same thing. Don't waste your time. Read the manga. Don't even watch a Berserker animated, because I think there's one good one from like the 90s, if I even remember that correctly. Rest of them, trash, hot garbage for your mouth. Or I should say for your eyes. Hot garbage for your eyes. The 2016 side, I think the 2 surprising ones was Not Enough Anime Girls Kissing was pretty funny, and then the Yuri on Ice the Yaoi on Ice actually ended up being Yaoi. It's like, for the first time in anime history, instead of teasing you with 2 guys, they gave you the 2 guys. It's like, yo, damn, it really happened. But you know what? It's always it's one of those things, progression, right? It's progression. It was about time. And it's one of those things, like, I always say this, as long as what you're doing is 1, tasteful, 2, it's a good story, and 3, whatever message you're trying to get is just naturally told throughout the story, you really can't go wrong, right? So like right now, an example of doing it wrong is this Velma version of Scooby-Doo just came out on HBO not too long ago, and it's unanimously hated. Everybody, the woke people that they make it for hate it. The people who they didn't make it for hate it. Everybody in the middle is like, what the hell am I watching? And I swear, there's only like 1 or 2 episodes out. I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen 2 or 3 clips to determine. It's like, yeah, you're trying too hard. You're just doing entirely too much. I don't know what's good with y'all. So that's an example of when you do it bad. From what I'm hearing about this Yaoi on Ice show, they did it good. The animation's fire, the story's fire, tender moments, and the thing that they expected the least is exactly what they gave to you. And it's like, oh damn, look at God. Interesting stuff. End to the year. Congrats to GIGGUK for getting Anime 2016 out in 2016. Kudos to him. I know what it's like to be way behind on content when you're supposed to be putting it out when it comes out. Yeah. Whew. This is what, like 7 years later? But it's okay. It just goes to show how long the man's been in the game. To keep this kind of longevity, it's impressive in of itself. And never forget, if you see a content creator and it's your favorite content creator, and you feel like they have massive, wild success, always look back to see when they started and where they started. This is a good example of that. This is a really good example of that. But with that being said, we're going to end this here. Shout out to GIGGUK because this shit's fire, of course. If you made it this far and you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like. Whole thing's going to be here. Also on Patreon. Link in the description. I really just want you to check out the Patreon because that's where I put all my uncut, unreleased anime reactions. So a whole bunch of shows. List is on the community page of this channel. You go see it there. Also, just go to the Patreon. I put episode 1 of everything I have available is free to the public for y'all to watch, so you can see what you're getting into before you get into it. I'm your man behind the cam, and as always, stay nasty, y'all. You wanna go? Right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.